Hi guys, how's it going? It is your boy Brad, SK22, and welcome back to another reaction madness. Today we are reacting to the one, the only ultimate football match series ever. It was the Sidemen versus All Stars 2022 charity match, and I have to say, this charity match seemed the best one out of them all. The All Stars had an amazing team behind the back. They were fired up, and I thought that the whole event altogether seemed really well. Commentators Stephen Tries did really good, and this is just my opinion on the game. Let me know what you guys thought of it down below. If you've watched it on YouTube or you actually went to the event, let me know down in the comments. And don't forget, if you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe and press the notification bell for more reactions coming very soon and more gaming coming very soon. But the Sidemen charity match 2022, what a football match it was. And here we have the Sidemen charity match 2022 goals and highlights. The whole teams, you had Sidemen, and then you had All Stars, and everyone that came into the game seemed really well. They worked as a team, they bonded, and there were some moments while I was watching this where I was chatting to my mate and I was like, this is completely mental. Moments that were going on, and Speed as the most uplift freaking energy I've ever seen. Where that guy gets it, he must have the next level drug addict of ADHD I've ever seen, because that guy is off his nut. But I think that's what made it best, with the hype around it, with everyone that got involved. You had Mr. Beast, Calux, Carl Freezy, you had Mr. Beast's team, you had Chunks, Philly, you had all the Sidemen, Chris MD, you had Harry Panero. A lot of people was in this match. Too many people for me to even mention. But let's get into the video and let's see some goals and highlights from the event. Let me know what you guys thought and which one was the best one. And honestly, in your opinion, who was your man of the match? And I'm saying this before we watch any of the highlights. My top tier man of the match was Vic, for the goal that we're going to see. Vic Star 123. I watched your preparation on Mini Minter's channel, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, I didn't think you was going to score, but that goal that you did, bellissimo. Smashed it out of the park. There was Mini Minter who tried, and then eventually started getting goals left, right and centre. And then there was Toby. Sidemen YouTube All Stars.
Always a throw-in for the YouTube All Stars though. Castro takes it quickly. Remember, he scored his goal, I think, in the first 2 minutes.
Speed was on the next level. This was right at the beginning of the match, and he took out KSI. Like, he literally went for KSI.
This is not going to be a nice game.
Look at him. He's cheering. Yeah? I saw a video after of these two squaring up to each other before the beginning of the match. They both stood there barking at each other. These two, wavelength and mental. But shout out to Speed, because you made it a lot funnier.
Speed is celebrating. First blood has gone to Speed.
I've got to respect it. If there's one man you don't want to do that to, it's KSI. He loves a bit of revenge. You'd think his mind would be elsewhere, but he is focused
this
on this game, and he's playing
is one. Chunks going for the ball. They said when they were doing the after-match interview with Chunks, with how happy he was with how Chunks was so proud of himself, and for all the skill that Chunks proved and showed, and his techniques, top tier.
Mr. Beast. Chunks to Nico here. Oh, he's put it past them.
Harry with his legs open. Focus, Harold.
Speed taking out everyone, but that guy's got speed on him.
That was actually a good tackle, to be fair to Speed. He's got the ball there. I think he got a bit
Is this Chunks' shot? Yes, it is. Look at that. Pie face. I think he tried his absolute best. He did his best that he could, and you know the outcome if you saw it. But that goal was sick. When that happened, I was Snapchatting my mates, I was screaming in my living room going, "Go on, Chunks!" I didn't even care that he wasn't on Sidemen team. Young Philly did really good as well. Forgot to mention young Philly did really good. Like, he put it out there. Yep, Nico scored. The man, the myth, the legend, Nico. The mayor, shall I say. Everyone did really, really well. Really well during this match. I'm really surprised with how well it all happened and it all went down. This, I have to pause it. Because like I said, I watched the practice kicks that they did from past couple of years trying to recreate them on Miniminter's channel. And I think Vic got one shot in out of all the remakes, and he tries his hardest, bless him. And everyone, when it comes to this event, if you go back and watch the others, they're all chanting Vic. Everyone wants Vic out on that pitch. Every time he goes off, they're chanting Vic. Every time he comes on, they're chanting Vic, cheering and everything. This guy is a complete legend, because the moment you think he isn't going to score and you doubt him, he pulls it out of the bag. This is 11 minutes into the match. Watch. Look at that. The skill. Look at everyone running towards him. Yes. When that happened, I screamed. I jumped up. Vic Star banged it with that shot. Vic honestly smashed it with that. So proud of Vic for that, because he completely smashed it. Everyone ran to him. No one was expecting him to score, especially that early into the match. What a guy. Shout out to Vic Star. Well done, my friend. You smashed it with that. Look at all the appreciation to Vic Star. They all know what he's like with doing football videos or like that, and he smashed it with that. And normally when Vic is on pressure, he normally kicks it way away, and he normally cowers a little bit. But with Gib putting pressure on him, Vic didn't care that time. He just went for it. Manny as well. Like, there's a load of people that could have been man of the match. Manny has always had the speed. If you go back and watch the others, he's always had the speed for it. He's always ran and he's always legged it.
Manny is 3 against 2 here. He's got Vinny Minter to his side, and his brother Toby in the back post. He's put too much on it. It's going to come to Toby. Toby lays it off to Simon.
And then Toby comes in with this sweet goal. Sweet goal. Passed it to 1-2 with Simon. So Manny's running up. Passed it to Simon. Simon missed and it went to Toby. Toby tapped it in for Toby, and a sweet kick right into the corner for Toby. Look, and they always have to do a little dance, always. I think it was in one of them the past couple of years ago. Don't remember if it was 14, 15 or 16. Toby scored a goal and they were all sat there rowing the boat, and it's all for charity. Like, it's all free on YouTube for us all to watch, and it's also for charity. You can't beat it. It's top tier. And I do have to say, I enjoy watching this football charity matches for like YouTubers and stuff like that recently. Then I do the actual football. I don't get into football. I don't understand it sometimes, but this one I really get into. Young Philly. The skill on that guy. Chunks and Philly was a proper team during All-Stars, passing each other, setting each other up, stuff like that. They smashed it, both of them did. They totally did. And Pieface didn't even see it coming. Like, where did that come from? Like, how did that get past me? What am I doing wrong? Minuteman has got the ball. And they were neck and neck with the scores. So it seemed like All-Stars scored and it boosted the Sidemen up. Then Sidemen scored. Like that goal. See that goal? No one was near Minter. You saw him put his hands up trying to find someone or trying to tell someone to run up. No one was there, so he took his chance and he scored. Minter from one of them scored from the pass kick from second half. The first time he passed the ball in second half, he shot in a couple of years ago when they did the other ones and he scored. This guy, he could be an actual football player. Theo Baker coming in with the skill as well. Theo tried and tried and tried to get that goal, and eventually he got that goal in the 40th minute. He tried so hard, and every time he missed, it seemed like it was firing him to get more and more. Sadly to Pieface, he didn't save that one, but Theo scored and it was a good shot. KSI tried to stop him, but it wasn't enough for Theo Baker. So shout out to Theo Baker. Everyone that scored, shout out to it, all of you. All of you that played, shout out to all of you. Because like I said, I prefer this content to normal football. Oh, this. Toby has got techers. Like, he don't just skill one. He skills this guy and the goalkeeper. He skilled Willany and the goalkeeper. And look at that. All the team going around him to support him. Like, if I was a steward for that event, I wouldn't even be watching the crowd, as bad as it sounds, because I'd be too invested in watching the actual match. And Stephen tries with his jokes. Sometimes he can push him with his jokes sometimes. But I think, like, before, when you've gone back to the old ones, and I'm going to relate to them like I have been doing, but I thought the best ones out of the other ones were True Geordie and his team that did it for them. But then listening to Stephen Tries, with him being in Sidemen videos and him doing the little bit of jokes that he does, talks about JJ's hairline, talks about Vic, always makes comments about Josh, Minter and the other players on the pitch, I thought it made for really good content and really good commentary. So start out to Stephen.
Absolutely no need to wait for Toby there. He goes past Cal the Dragon, and at that point it's just an easy tap-in. But he'd worked so hard to get there. Nice little layoff there from Nico de Castro. Gives it to Theo.
Castro running in, and he kicks it, and he scores. Everyone was waiting for Castro to score. Everyone was waiting for him to shoot. Everyone was waiting for him to score. Everyone was waiting for that man to get in the feel of it, to get his feet under the ball, and eventually did, and scored in the 50th minute. The All-Stars, I want to say the All-Stars this year are the best ones from all the others, because they had that pace with them. They had that kind of communication with the team, and it kept pressure on the Sidemen and their team, Sidemen FC, because Sidemen have won them before, but I'm gonna mention that in a minute. But the All-Stars seem to fire each other up. And like I said, it went to All-Stars, Sidemen, All-Stars, Sidemen, All-Stars, Sidemen. And it was like they were really, really competing with each other. So it set the bar. This one, I know Speed was cheering. And I didn't realise at first it was offside. So with Speed actually scoring, I honestly was really happy for him to score, because people didn't think he was going to. And he was doing the Soo, and he banged it with it. But then to know that it got offside, and then the amount of times Speed got really annoyed during this game made it 10 times funnier, even though it wasn't meant to be. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Oh, wow. This is kind of... Someone's got to tell him.
Oh.
No one should tell him.
Get the camera We're back on speed.
And they're all laughing at him and they don't realise
He doesn't know.
he doesn't know.
Wait to see.
That's a moment when he finds out, because he goes fuming, takes his shirt off. He goes to whip the referee with his own t-shirt. If it shows you that, I'm not sure if it does.
Look.
He's taking his shirt off.
The ref is in trouble. Clattenburg, get protection on Clattenburg ASAP. Seriously, we need to protect Mark. He's a national treasure. Chris MD's playing bodyguard right now. Chunks is pointing to the lines.
The anger in Speed just built up and built up and built up throughout the whole event. He tried his goddamn hardest, but it seemed to every time he scored, he got offside. He wasn't ready to actually take the shot, so the shot didn't count, and it just wounded him up. Yellow card, and this is the point where he goes to the referee. He runs up to the referee and he whips him. Like, the banter that they must have playing this charity match is phenomenal and amazing. There are some more goals and some more highlights of this match, but I'm going to leave it there. If you want to go see the actual video, it is on the Sidemen channel, or it will be in the link in the description. All you have to do is go click the link. All I'm going to say is shout out to everyone that played, put the event on, the security, everyone that was involved. Well done to you all, because it was a fab event, and hopefully next year, guys, you bring it back. Hopefully we can make it a year thing. Now everything has like chilled out and everything's gone, so hopefully we can bring it back. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Like I said, comment down below your best bits and what you thought of the actual charity match. But if you have liked this video, smack the like button, subscribe and press the notification bell. Like I said, description for the full video is in the description, or go to the Sidemen channel as it is on their page. But until the next video, guys, stay safe, stay well, and peace.